Momentarily in the investigation, what happened in France is conjuring memories of recent terror attacks, and it's raising an uncomfortable question. If somebody's plotting an act of terror on his own, how does law enforcement find out about it in time to stop it? News specialist Andrew Adams spoke to Salt Lake's FBI boss about that tonight. Andrew?
Dave, the FBI admits it's tough. These guys operate under the radar. They're committed, even talented, and they have the potential to strike the heartland just as easily as big cities on the east and west coast.
Terror, where no one expected it.
Just bang, bang, screaming and loud noise, and the other guy next to me was shot.
49 killed, dozens wounded.
I didn't know if I was going to come out alive.
As a man later identified as Omar Mateen went on a rampage inside the Pulse nightclub in Orlando.
It has been reported that Mateen made calls to 911 this morning in which he stated his allegiance to the leader of the Islamic State.
Scenes like these, a nightmare scenario for investigators.
It's what we wake up every day thinking about and go to sleep every night about, is protecting the homeland.
FBI Salt Lake Field Office Special Agent in Charge Eric Barnhart says the rise of ISIS has changed the game for law enforcement.
They can self-radicalize. The message is hurt people where you're at with whatever means you can.
Which makes finding people who align with ISIS but plot on their own extremely difficult.
We can equate them to trying to find a needle in a haystack of needles.
And technology in the hands of ISIS recruiters overseas,
that conversation may go to an encrypted app and may go to an encrypted chat room.
Complicates investigations.
Many times we cannot follow them in there because of the encryption.
A dilemma for the feds and the public alike.
That line where between privacy and security.
The FBI says it's investigating homegrown violent extremists in all 50 states. And while it has a variety of tools and resources, it needs help spotting things that don't seem right.
Tell us, let us look at the information. Let us see if we can piece it together with anything else we know.
So how do you know if it's a good idea to report somebody? Well, the FBI says it's more concerned about actions. Is somebody scoping out a building? Are they buying things that they could use to commit a terrorist act? Either way, the FBI says always good if you see something suspicious to say something. Back to you.
Andrew Adams in Salt Lake City tonight. Thank you, Andrew. Tomorrow.